Hello, I have not vlogged in a very long time, and I wish to make a vlog, but I do have no idea what to say. Because everything I try to come up with ends up seeming incredibly obvious to me. But I can't tell if everything I'm thinking of is completely obvious to you. I feel as though I am censoring myself too much. Different topics have come into my head. What is life? And the reason this has come into my head is because it's very important to abortion debate. If you have no definition of life, then how exactly are you supposed to argue one way or the other? In fact, how are you supposed to come up with anything if you have no definition of what is alive and what isn't? Life can be defined in many ways. You can define life as an experience, you can define life as a biological process, you can define life... I can't think of any more than those two at the moment, but oh well. Then there are different types of life. For instance, we as humans do not consider human life to be as precious as the life of a weed, and we do not consider our life as precious as the life of a fly. Although if we compare our lives to other human beings, we are typically way more sympathetic because we each share empathy. Now the question becomes, when does an unborn child become human? The hard bit is drawing the line, because if you choose too early on, then millions and billions of potential lives aren't coming into existence and everyone is a mass murderer. If you draw the line too late, then none of us are really human. You never become human, or human is an illusion. That what makes us special isn't really anything, and that we make it up. We draw lines so that we can function, so that we can continue living our lives the way we want to live them, based upon some assumptions that we can never fully justify. I believe that there is absolutely no way that we can come to a concrete conclusion on any of this, and therefore this argument will continue to occur and it will not stop. Everyone has a different opinion upon when human life starts, and everyone is going to disagree with each other. It's odd. Every time I come across a problem, I try to solve it, but with this one, I think that it is inherently unsolvable unless we change something about how we see ourselves and how we function psychologically. And that won't happen for quite some time, if at all, and plenty of people would oppose it if it was happening. For instance, everyone could be replaced by robots, and I think quite a few people would be unhappy about that. Alternatively, we could all genetically engineer ourselves until we're at a point in which we do not need anything such as emotional support, and we all work in a synergy that keeps us in harmony, and we don't have to worry about any of this stuff ever again. Pretty much everything I think of is evolving technology to solve the world's problems. But do we lose ourselves in the process of solving those problems? Maybe.